Bridges. At forward, at 6'7", number 8, O.G. Anunoby. At guard, at 6'2", number 11, Jalen center at 17, number 32, Anthony Towns.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sport. And now the Lakers starting group. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Knicks, Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's O.G. Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And stolen by James. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Pass to Hayes. In the corner, it's James. There's a screen. Here's Reeves. Defended by Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Bridges with the steal. Shoots over Doncic. It's rebounded by Hayes. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, the way to contain LeBron James, all we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best you can do against King James, guys.
Thanks so much, David.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
James, the pass to Reeves. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throw. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, O.G. Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck. Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
And it's Doncic missing. The Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Achua. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. A nice shot by LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges.
Let's go.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 1. Here's Hart. And it's off from 3-point range. LeBron drives in. Count the basket. 6 points for LeBron.
LeBron James wins his battle right at the beginning. Explosive first step.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Towns a screen on Doncic. And here's Brunson outside. And Towns gets it to go.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Hart finds Achua. Off target with his three. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a three-point game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Doncic. Hachimura with his screen on Hart. Hachimura, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for your Knicks. Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges. Cameron Payne.
From deep, Reeves. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Now, here's Achua. No scoring in this one. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Doncic finds Reeves. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. Shoots over Bridges. Can't hit from the elbow. Well,
certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's LeBron, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. And he knocks down the first one. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Bridges, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got 8 points.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
And they double up Doncic. Five to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. From deep LeBron, Robinson pulls it in. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Bridges, no good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. From outside the arc, and it's Doncic missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now, here's Doncic. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. And no good that time. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Doncic with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Towns, no luck. The Lakers trail. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
That free throw, no good. A different look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From deep, Brunson. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Lakers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Doncic outside. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. It's a tie game in New York. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
The Lakers, 15.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Anunoby's got the first bucket of the third here for the Knicks. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Now, here's Doncic. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. And it's James missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Anunoby. Hachimura grabs the miss. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Bridges misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And they double up James. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Here's Hart. Hasn't made one yet. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For the tie, LeBron can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
They get the rebound. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for OG Anunoby. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's McBride. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. LeBron outside. On the wing, Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Brunson. Just 3 to shoot. Stolen by Brunson. Outside, Robinson. McBride passes to Robinson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. New York ahead, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's LeBron. Lobbed up there for Hachimura.
Well, you've got to have an ability to be agile in pick and rolls. And Hachimura showing, as a roller, I'm a problem.
Here's Payne. Lays it up off the glass. Payne's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
And the Heat not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to James. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. And the rejection by Towns.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And McBride gets it to go.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And that one, good. And now it's a 10-point New York lead.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
So it's the Lakers now, following the score by New York. And again, the Lakers no good. To the paint, shoots from the block. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Rui Hachimura picks one up. The first free throw is good for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player. What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
From deep, James, it's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Knicks.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mikal Bridges.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Now here's LeBron. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, James finds Reeves, misses the three. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Mikal Bridges.